Peace, love, and magic, you guys. Hi, this is Malak Love. This is actually my first video on YouTube. I just felt inclined to come and speak about my experience with yoni steams and what inspired me to actually, you know, um, create my own, even though it's a basic thing. I wanted to create my own because it really changed my life and my way of thinking, my way of being, and the way I express myself. How it changed my life is it made me acknowledge where I was going wrong in choosing the men that I was choosing. It actually made me, look at myself and take accountability for my actions and go actually into past traumas that I wasn't even aware of that I still had because I thought I was healing that consciously, but subconsciously that stuff was still there from my childhood. And yeah, like so yeah, like once I started scheming, a bunch of stuff came up in regards to my childhood and why I was choosing the type of man that I was choosing. I would consciously choose men in regards to consciously choose men that were nothing like my father, but subconsciously they were still like him, like the physical aspect of them were nothing like him, but inside they were, my dad's a terrible person, but he's definitely made me aware of what I didn't really want when I was younger. As he as he's gotten older, he's much better now, but he made me aware of what I didn't want. So yeah, so my experience with yoni steaming, and I would do it like every other month. It like each time I would do it, like it would open me up to even more things that I felt like um, I was already, clear of, like I was already healed because my last relationship, I was okay. I'm finally giving someone a chance, and because it's been years before him that I was celibate and I wasn't giving anyone a chance. I was choosing people and trying to be out there, like I was savage or hard, but I wasn't sexually active with anybody. But I was kind of talking to a lot of people and seeing, where it would lead to. But so my last relationship, I thought I was open to being in a relationship with him, but I really wasn't, because I still had that subconscious fear that he was going to abandon me, and he kind of did, but like, no, he didn't. So yeah, I had that subconscious fear that he was going to abandon me, and I was still thinking like he was the other people that I dealt with before in my life. In my So I really didn't give it a chance, and like at first sight of something, I felt like that was like my past relationships. I wanted to leave it alone. I left it alone, and I really didn't give it a chance. I kind of pushed them away, because I was like, I already see the red flags. I already see what I'm not really wanting to deal with anymore. So I left it alone, and I just felt like I didn't give it a chance. So I started only steaming a lot, like in 2018. I was doing it before then, like 2017, but I really didn't know the real spiritual meaning of it, like what like this is really doing for me. So I did it like periodically, starting from 2017 till 2019. I really started doing it 2019. That 19 after I left my last relationship. So, and like, I really wanted to change my life, my thinking, my energy, my vibration and why I was still attracting these type of men, you know. I had to look at myself. I had to have more confidence in myself as well. I didn't have no confidence. Like, I'm a very soft spoken person. I go with the flow. I really don't, I don't like confrontation. I don't like any of that. I never stood my ground on anything. So I started standing my ground and I was like, okay, this is not what I want to attract anymore. I want to attract better for myself. I deserve better for myself. So I started steaming more and I started researching more because I've been into herbs for a long time. So I was like, okay, why don't I just start making my own steam? Start making my own steam and, triggering the points that I need that I wanted to work on within myself. Because herbs are powerful. They will have you out here, healing whether you want to or not. So, but yeah. Um, So I started using steam more, and then I was doing affirmations before and clearing myself before I started the steam. I would write down everything that I wanted to release and with everything that I wanted to receive during that session. I would, take a bath first and then just clear my mind and be, settled. I would be like calm that whole day. That whole day it had to be calm for me because like after the steaming, I feel really tired after steaming. Like it's like a release. It's a release of you know bottled up emotions, bottled up pain, bottled up trauma, bottled up lack of expression. Because I'm not really an expressive person. I'm not a speaker. So like I hold all of that stuff in. So that whole day I would you know, make it a calm day. Like I would do nothing. I would make sure I have everything ready for myself for that day. So I don't have to go outside, so I don't have to deal with anybody, so I don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, and so just to wrap the video up, yeah, please try yoni steaming. I do have some available that are very cheap because I understand what's going on right now. And I just feel like femininity needs to be rebalanced because we have been, unbalanced for a very long time. We've been taken stripped from everything that our voices, our stance, what we believe in, being able to be assertive. We've been stripped from all of that. And I think it's time that we, take back our power, you know. And I do apologize. I'm sorry, this is my first video, so I'm kind of shy. I'm really shy actually. So hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say. I will be making more videos on this. Thank you. Peace and love and magic.